Hello Leo, welcome to my channel. This is Dancing Goddess Tribe and I'm Fontaine and I'm going to do readings for you for the month of May 2020. This is for Leo for the month of May 2020. Give me just a second, I'm going to shuffle one more time and then we'll get straight to it. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. It's very important, as you well know. Okay, and then I'm going to split the cards in half one time. And here we go. Okay, so your first card is Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, that crowns it, and what was before is Death, and the Devil is rooted in the situation. What's going to come in immediate future is Ace of Swords. And what's rooting this is King of Swords. Six of Wands. The Tower. And the Two of Swords. And the energy, the overall energy for the month is the Wheel of Fortune. And that's kind of obvious with this layout, isn't it? So I have a spread here that is very turbulent and lots of ups and downs. And it looks like the overall energy of the whole thing is, for the month of May, you're kind of concerned about some directions that parts of your life have gone or are going. And you're wondering what, some of you all, it's just as simple as being panicked about the pandemic, thinking it's not supposed to be relieved, people are not supposed to be let go of quarantine yet, and but for the rest of the details, let's get right to it. So the first two cards is the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and she crosses, and of course I dropped the card, hold on one second. So she crosses the Three of Cups, and what that's doing is bringing a very joyful, emotional experience to your life. There is a lot happening right now that you're really wanting to celebrate, and you are able to celebrate. Perhaps you've gotten some great news. When it's an emotional situation like the Cups bring, there's a party going on here, so perhaps you all are partying for being that the Cups is in here a couple times, and Swords are here quite a bit too, but because that's because you're going to have to make decisions, and Cups are the emotion and Swords are your thought. So yeah, I'm kind of jumping ahead, I'm kind of all around, but you understand, I have a feeling you get this. So there's a lot of emotion that's actually creating the need to go into your next step in life, because you're being crowned by the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is two things for you. One is that it is someone who is in your life, who is younger, who's influencing things and most likely helping you take things to another level. And it's quick happening. This is the other thing. It is quick happening, and it is moving fast, and you know, the thing is, it's moving fast now, and that's what's on your mind with all this, is that you want it to be clear and move rapidly. You don't want to sit here and wait for it all to sort of gurgle and wait. You're ready for it to happen. And with this, the Death card in your past, it means something has ended, and whether it be something in your life where someone has, well, I mean, perhaps if you all have had someone who's passed away, let me send my condolences. I'm so sorry. However, I believe this is more of a spiritual experience for most of you, and this is something that we all know this. It's the ending of something. It's when death, that means something's died, which means it tends to act like a phoenix to allow something to be reborn and something new to happen. What's the root of this is there seems to be some kind of conflict with within you that's actually causing turmoil. Whatever happened with that death is something that is, being that it's from your past, it's really affecting the direction you're deciding to go, and you're heading into a wonderful new phase in your life. However, you're feeling like, and I'm going to jump right into the Tower, you're feeling like some of you are scared, just plain scared, and you're scared that this is going to create a very negative experience for the direction you're going, and you can't seem to decide which direction to go, and you feel like you're split apart from yourself in this decision. You've got to focus on the good stuff that is happening around you. And because you have victory immediately in your future, and you're going to see some great things through the month of May come to you, you have to know that you're making the right decision. You have a tendency to move and make things happen, but I believe you guys tend to be, because you're so charismatic, people are just drawn to you. And so you can really get things started. Ace of Wands, you can really get things started, and that's what you're about to do, but you're concerned about the direction. I'm hearing that some of you all are completely confident about that direction, and that's good. However, there's going to be a point where something's going to affect this decision, and it's an outer source that's going to come in, and perhaps there most likely is an older man maybe in the legal industry, or someone who's in accounting or something like that, like your numbers, because of everything that's happening, your numbers may not be adding up the way you know that they can, and so you want to change that. And the wonderful thing is, if you keep moving forward and keep on with the positive, you're going to see that everybody's going to see that very energetic, positive side to you, and you're going to attract more of that. Although while everyone else is seeing you sort of partying and having a good time, or they're celebrating you, people are celebrating you and all that you're doing. So remember to keep your focus on that, and although the Tower is in your subconscious, that you feel like it's all absolutely about to crumble, because some things in this in the world right now, some businesses are changing, and if you're part of one of those businesses, then know that something better is about to happen for you. But you are going to have to go through the motions of making the right decision to handle the business. And because you are so great with, like I said before, drawing people in, you're generous, you're kind, but you don't want to be overly generous. You don't want to be generous to a fault where you are trying to make yourself look good in order to, you don't want to do it just for appearance sake. This is the time when you can make a difference in the direction you're going by focusing on those things that are right here with you. I don't see where your personal well-being is going to be stopped. What you're doing with caring for your family, you're determined to make sure that all of that is cared for. But don't let your stubbornness cause a problem, because don't let your pride get in the way. With these two cards, it tends to be maybe someone has criticized you in that you have worked really hard on to create a positive environment for everyone to flourish around you, and you know it's the right decision to make, and you are confident in that. But don't be stubborn in that, okay? There might be a different direction, because this has come in. You feel like this is influencing that in their decisions, and you're wanting to control them. However, there's no need to do that. You have already made a huge impact on them, and because you were so magnetic and charismatic, they already know that you draw them in. And in fact, that may even be, they're maybe trying to, I'm thinking this might be about some of you all, it's about your child, someone who is trying to be more independent, think on their own, but you've got your either most likely your father or some male influence is or a strong influence, someone who's wise and who counsels you, really does know how to help you in this situation. Because, you know, first of all, if they were your mentor or your parent, then they already know you're stubborn. Well, your child is probably picking up on that, or someone you're mentoring is picking up on that. So yeah, but you do have a lot of great things going for you right now, and I want you to continue to focus on that, because again, you've got the Three of Cups. There's some kind of a joyful thing happening. I keep hearing that there's a lot of it's a lot of masculine energy that's like trying to control the situation, and because you want to keep your family close to you, and these people may be wanting to move, but you feel like you're going to just, if you're not careful and you keep focusing on the negative aspects of what's happening instead of the joy that's coming in this, there's something better that's coming out of this. But if you don't, the Two of Swords is somewhat like this decision, and I'm completely indecisive. And the way this, I've heard someone say that the way the Two of Swords are on many cards, and this one's similar to that, is it almost feels like you're going to cut off your head despite your situation. You're going to be doing it to yourself. So just hold on. This is going to work out. You just have to take a deep breath and remember that the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. Everything is turned in your favor right now. And just below that, by the way, is the Chariot. So victory. And the Chariot's victory, and as well as the Ace of Swords. So embrace that joy. And if you're interested in my extended readings and you want to hear more details about this, let me do a quick shuffle on some cards, and we'll see what we'll do on Patreon with the extended reading. Let's see where we're going with that for Leo for the month of May 2020 in the extended reading. Oops, that one wants to jump, or those two want to jump. We'll start with those two. That is the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So that sounds, wow, that sounds like you're going to, yeah. You know, it's about, many of you all, this is about children. So let's look into that. You're gonna be helping people, and like you always do. So well done, Leo. Wonderful. I think you keep the focus on the positive, and you're going to do great. Thank you so much for watching Dancing Goddess Tribes. Remember to like and subscribe and ring the bell, click the bell, so that you can know when your next reading's coming up. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.